Thank you so much.
I've been drinking loads of coffee because sometimes he's not here.
Yeah.
So I end up drinking it.
I told him this. Hang on, let me just get off. Let me just get on the. This is a friend. What's your name?
Gareth.
This is Gareth. These are my friends. Gareth is he's from yeah.
I'm from England actually.
He's from England.
I was born in Johannesburg.
He was born in Johannesburg. Do you know that I'm South African?
I do indeed, yes.
He knows I'm South African. Yeah, look
at
that. He's born from South and he lives here. And then here's tea. So he was saying, can I say?
Yeah.
He was saying that he sees tea and he drinks so much coffee. And I think of him too. But Gareth has just bought him a coffee now, finally. Not finally, but he gets to have a coffee. Yeah. But tea's from Egyptian. He's Egypt. And we Africa. We're all from Africa.
Yeah, yeah.
You see how we all bond in?
Got any cats?
What you say?
You don't got any cats or any dogs at home?
Cars? What cars?
Two dogs.
I've got 2 dogs. Yeah. Take this, please.
Oh, this.
Oh no, it dropped. I'm going to put it on the table, no?
This one too?
Isn't it just beautiful? Like, you would never think that he's from England, but he's born in Johannesburg. Yes, T, he's Egyptian, Africa, and me, South Africa, living in New York. Thank you very much. I mean,
New York can be great.
Right? And look at this. I just met Gareth.
Is Jesse in South Africa?
No, Jesse is American.
Oh, you're American. Hey, Jesse.
Do you think he's from England?
No.
Does he look from England?
No, I didn't know. I was.
He's got a face that you can relate to. That's what it is.
With the hat, I need to see the whole head.
He's got to see your whole. Take it off. There's it, baby.
Oh, you're definitely American.
Yeah, you think? What does that mean? That means what?
No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't mean anything.
That means a good thing.
Oh, yeah, of course. In this case,
Gareth is a cool dude. Yes, this is Joe. Joe's
Where do you think I'm from?
I see that, yeah.
He can't see you.
What do you mean? I'm seeing that. Is that not him? Oh, he looks just like Craig.
But you're not seeing him.
Yeah, I am. Look,
like Jesse.
Very funny-looking people.
No, but you can't see his face.
Oh, I see. I see what you're
doing. We got to see your face. You got to get on camera.
Yo, Gareth, I'm on camera.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
No,
okay.
No, you're not on camera. There.
Oh, yes. Hi, Joe.
Yeah, Joe's got.
Yo, we're in West Yorkshire. We're in West Yorkshire.
He's in Yorkshire.
He's in Yorkshire, Joe is?
Yeah. Let me put you on.
So this is a phone call from New York to, where's Jesse?
Jesse, tell us where you are.
California.
Wow. And so we've got Yorkshire, California, and where's Craig? Mars?
Where are you from, Craig?
Where am I from?
So nice. I like you so much. You're so kind.
I'm Canadian.
Don't mind.
Canadian,
yeah.
Can you stop the fires, please? It's getting a bit of a bore down here.
I'm telling you, isn't it cool?
It's not. It's not our fault, but we're very sorry.
No, it's not your fault. Didn't they send other South Africans to put the fires out? I think
yeah.
You
hear that?
200
of us came to the Canadian and helped with the fire.
They brought a cup of water.
100. There we go. We came with 200 firefighters to stop the fire. Thank you very much.
Well done, South Africa.
Well done, South Africa.
That's kind of the way everything's going to work from here on out, you know.
Craig's quite deep, so.
Yeah, I'm with Craig. He basically knows that these fires were set then. This is not natural. I'm with you, Craig. I'm with you, my friend.
Instead of blaming one particular country for it, what's going to happen is that.
Go on, Craig.
You got to speak up because he hasn't got earphones.
No, that's okay. He was saying that instead of blaming one country.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Craig. I agree with you.
I agree with you.
We have this bad habit.
I don't. It's definitely the Canadians' fault.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's
kind of a default pattern. Which is why the military in Canada pretty much since the Second World War has been all about peacekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you've
know,
got to keep those
it's
Yorkshiremen down.
it hasn't been aggressive
Yeah,
military.
that joke. Oh my God.
You can't shut
Yeah.
me up. Yorkshire
yeah,
in the house.
Yeah, but what has tended to happen in the world is we like to make scapegoats, right? We like to
Yeah,
blame
yeah,
somebody
absolutely.
else.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
America these days blames all their problems on their immigrants,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
like the Mexicans, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
yeah,
you got to
it's-
find a scapegoat for something.
Yeah.
But what's happening now is that whole dynamic is changing, so that instead of blaming somebody, what you do is, like, the South Africans will come and they'll put out the fires. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and what the heck would South Africans have to do with fire clouds in North America? Like, how is that even connected, right?
I know, it's all
So
strange,
there's
right?
this benevolence, there's this communion, there's this benevolence that's kind of coming out.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, that's good. That's encouraging. I'm pleased to hear that.
Can I show the dog?
Yeah, of course.
Look at his dog, Garrett's dog.
That
Oh,
is
very
Java.
nice.
Java. This is Java. Can you see?
All right, Java, mate.
Oh my.
It's just a black blob.
She's a star. It's a girl.
This is a girl.
Yeah, this is
It's
a girl. Yeah.
This is Java.
I was gonna think that.
this
Should
is
I? Should
Java.
I go down there?
Okay, here, let me get on video for a minute here so you can see who the heck I am.
Now, what's your name?
Nikki.
Nikki.
We just-
I'm afraid I've got to go. Nikki, I'm so sorry.
You're the best.
Oh, you're the best.
So nice.
What you on about, Gareth?
Hey,
You're gonna
Garrett.
kidnap your dog, mate. The dog's.
Hey,
you have to
Garrett,
leave the
good to
dog
meet
with
you,
Nikki
man.
now.
Hold him. Hold him. You're the best, Gary. Oh, there's Craig. He's saying hi.
Hi, great.
Hey, Garrett, good to meet you.
You too.
Listen.
See you later, guys.
Check out.
Peace out.
Strong.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye. Thank you for the coffee. I so appreciate that. It's so kind. You're the best.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cheers. That's T and Gareth. That T stays here. T lives here. There he lives there, in the corner there. Yeah. And and then Gareth, I'm glad you met, because I just met him too.
Yeah, awesome.
We're all gathering, like internationally. Who cares? This is what I'm talking about. So cool. Anyway, that was good. That was fun. Thank you for being so kind and engaging, and it makes me feel so good because, like I say, these are my friends. You are who you associate with. So meeting somebody, let me put the earphones on. Like meeting somebody for like the first time, you obviously want to make a good impression, but it wasn't even making a good impression. But you guys made it so good. So good. Because he really liked saying hi to everybody. That was nice. That was nice, right? And like you sit nice back to him, you put the camera on, you say hi. It's very cool.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's it.
I
We've had
mean-
Gareth in the house and Mr. T.
Mr. T too, right? Mr. T is from Egypt. He's Egyptian. Yeah. And I didn't know about Gareth because I just met him, as you know. And he was born in Johannesburg. But he was obviously lived in England. Yeah.
Mm,
Anyway. Nice, no? Pretty cool.
mad.
So yeah. Or maybe I'll have to take my camera off because I don't know. Like last time I got bad connection. And then I was cut off completely. So I'm just hoping that I stay connected. What do you think, guys? I'm going to stay connected. Maybe get into the sun. Maybe if I get into the sun, maybe that will be a good.
Nikki, that reminds me of when I was in my teens. So this would be right around about 1970 or something like that. My dad, my dad was a telecommunications technician,
Oh, wow.
but he wanted to be a farmer. which
Oh,
was really,
wow.
which was really funny. But that got taken away from him, so he ended up being a telecommunications tech. And we had an opportunity back in those days to move to Rhodesia, which is now Zimbabwe.
Wow,
And
that's
we
impressive.
never did it, obviously, but it just reminded me of that. It was kind of freaky.
Wow, that's impressive, eh?
Yeah.
I love birds. I love birds. I love farming. I love farming. My best friend in Cape Town, my actual best friend, and I can say that because yeah. So she had like a mini farm, like literally in the suburb. That was very unique because her mother raised race horses, you know? So she had stables and all kinds of animals. My God, did we have fun? Yeah. Anyway, and then she, I mean, we're talking like rats, like mice and crazy things like that, like wake you up in the morning with this yellow tail in your face. It's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And she had all kinds of it. It was just lovely. It's just like, and you know that smell of the farm because of the stables. It gives off the horse. But it smells so good. I know it sounds revolting to say.
I know. I used to run past a pig farm every morning. So yeah,
it's
I know.
such a funny. It's like, to me, it smells like green grass. That's how it smells like. It smells
Well,
like that. I promise
it's
you.
actually decaying grass. Exactly
Right?
what it is.
It's so nice. And we used to wake up really early. She's not an early person like me. She's totally the opposite. But it was fascinating because I always used to have a good laugh because she was so grumpy. I mean, I'm talking grumpy. Like, don't talk to me now. That kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, why I say that is yeah. That's it. That's the ocean. Who's that? Yeah.
It's Craig.
The water is very calm today. Can you see that?
Oh, good. How's the air quality?
The air quality is okay. We're inhaling it. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing.
You know, all that's intentional nature. Intentional Mother Nature.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we look at it like it's a problem to solve, but it's not a problem to solve. Like Mother Nature has it.
Yeah.
Mother Nature has it all worked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's quite intricate.
Yeah.
She's very intricate. She knows what she's doing.
She does, hey? And don't mess with her either. Don't mess with her either.
Well, yeah.
Because that's where I think consciousness of the people need to not be unkind. They need to show more kindness. Yeah, more kindness. Because if you look after nature, nature will look after you. If you look after your body will look after you. That's simple.
Yeah.
But it's just applying it, and having to give, but also receive. But you can't just take, these people are just, in general, we just want to take. And it's a question there to ask yourself.
Wow. Oh my.
I'm just giving an example. Here's a homeless man, has absolutely nothing. I'm talking nothing. Lives literally on the streets, on the corner in my building. Yeah.
Yeah.
I walk past him, and what does he give me? A plant.
Oh my.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah,
I know.
right,
It's all, yeah.
right. And then you say, and then
It's humorous. In fact.
it's humorous. And then like for months, maybe over, I don't know how many months. I can't tell you. But you know, it was just started with a greeting, hello, and hello back. He was hesitant because, you know, and hello back and hello, how are you? And then from how are you, and then that's how it just came about, you know. And it's nothing asking. There's nothing asking. It's just being.
It's giving.
Being, yeah, and giving. Not expecting anything in that. And that's very humble when you know when somebody's in need and they even ask. Wow. So that's when you think and
Yeah, I'm starting
for
to
the
lose you.
experience. Oh God, I'm off camera, man.
No,
Can
I'm
you
starting
hear
to lose
me?
your voice. Your voice is going
Yeah.
crackle.
This is
Yeah.
awful.
We're losing
This
your
happened.
signal.
Oh my God, calling out. One.
It's good now. It's good now.
Oh. No?
Yes, it's good now.
Oh, thank you. What do you think that is? I don't understand. Oh.
You're probably
Dead
between
spot.
towers or something.
Or maybe, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes,
Good. Thank you.
clear.
Oh, good.
We'll deal
Okay.
with it.
Anyway.
You'll be fine.
Well, the air smells very sweet, yeah, because I'm coming past jasmine. You know that smell, jasmine? Oh God, it smells so good. Maybe that was yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Well, it's really awesome to be here with you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Nikki, do you
Yes.
remember Joy Willett from Magmind?
Who say again?
Joy Willett from
I don't
Magmind.
know.
You don't,
I don't know.
her?
Oh, I know Joy. I know Joy. Yes, I know Joy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joy. Yeah, I know Joy. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's from Laguna Beach.
Okay.
And anyway, yeah, I'm taking her hypnotherapy certification.
Nice.
Yeah.
You told me that. Very cool.
So what's very interesting is that there's a section in a hypnotherapy session where because basically what hypnotherapy is about, it's about getting people into the innocent state where they're very suggestible, and then what you do is you speak not really affirmations, but you speak like you speak positivity into their life, and they can accept it because it's all about getting people into a very open state, right? So there's a section in the process there where you can speak things into somebody's life, and so we've been working in pairs of 2 so that we actually hypnotize each other and and do this kind of thing. And what's come to me overnight here is that is that this is an opportunity for me to be prophetic with people, to actually speak prophecy, to speak the future into them. And I'm kind of freaking out right now about how powerful that is. And and about how I fit into that. So I'm kind of in this, I guess you'd call it an elder space right now. I really wanted to share that with you guys this morning.
So do you think that's so that feels like that's like your own unique approach? There's no one really doing hypnotism and using it as a space to put in prophetic messages. Like, is that already being done? Like when they say like you're happy and healthy and you feel amazing, like
I don't know if anybody else is doing it, but I just really sense that is for me. That is for me.
Booming, brother, booming. That's amazing, man.
Yeah. Like actually installing the prophetic into people if they wanna have that done.
Yeah, into their subconscious, unconscious mind.
Yeah.
Using
exactly.
the superconscious.
Yeah, like reprogramming their subconscious mind with prophecy, with yeah. Wow.
Well, if you ever want to practice on me, baby.
Okay. Done. Yeah.
So how's that certification work? Like, is it a course? Is it classes?
Well, you write an exam and you get certified by a board.
And you feel more pulled to doing like that certification over MagMind certification?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What was the big difference?
Yeah. Well, because MagMind is about coaching, right? And I don't, I'm not gravitating toward coaching. I'm gravitating away from coaching. Because I've been doing it for 25 years, for heaven's sakes. Coaching. Yeah. And like this stuff that we're doing now with each other. Basically what we do here every morning actually is we kind of share a trance state together. We share a hypnotic trance state together is actually what we're doing. And we actually allow the field to make the suggestions. Instead of taking the suggestions from a person, we take the suggestions from the field. And that's why, like, what word do you bring today? That's like, you connect to the field, you come into the group, you come into the triad, and you share what comes to you, right? You share the suggestion that you got for the group. So there's a whole dynamic here that's all these things are interrelated. Like the way hypnosis works is interrelated with what we're doing. I've been wondering for months how to bring other people into into this kind of a dynamic that we've discovered here. And that seems to be it. You know, because the gifts are all used inside this environment. You know, we're drawing each other's gifts out. We're drawing each other's genius out. We do it every day. I mean, look at all the massive changes each one of us has had in our lives over the last 200 days. You know, you can't even add that up because it's multiplication. You know, like we've said it a number of times, we've gone Fibonacci. We really have.
There's a space to express the true self, true nature, true person, without judgment, without expectations.
Yeah. And for me, that's getting more specific now. It's a matter of someone gives you permission. Like what I'm looking for is someone to give me permission to see into their heart. Okay, everybody in this room right now has experienced that through me, like I've looked into each one of your hearts, and you've allowed me to share what I've seen, and that's basically it. You know, what do I see when I see your heart and your energy, Joe? And you've wanted to hear that. You've wanted me to speak that to you. You know, and this is actually a way of intentionally installing the permission to be that. You know, installing the permission to be your gifts and your genius and your greatness. And encouragement as well, encouragement to be that. Encouragement to be the fullest expression of that. You know, I've been admitted this a number of times. It's really difficult to see what's in your own heart. Like it's really easy for me to see what's in other people's hearts, but it's difficult to see what's in mine. You know, because I'm too close to it. Right? You know, it's kind of like doing a reading for someone, but then providing the permission to be that, and also the encouragement to be that, but actually installing it in their subconscious, actually doing that. Wow, and this is just coming to me right now, you guys. So this is this is hot off the press. Like, whoa. Oh wow. And I can see doing this in large groups. Oh wow. Wow. Oh wow. Yeah, my lab partner, so to speak, in this course is the interesting thing was there's 6 students in this course, and on the first day we got in the room, I knew she was going to be my partner right off the bat, and I could feel that. It's really funny, and sure enough, Joy tagged me to her, and then when we got talking, it was like we were talking out of the same mouth. It was just hilarious. You know, she had pieces that I was missing, and I had pieces that she was missing. It was quite interesting. So
Wow.
yeah, it was magical. So yeah, crazy.
Oh, buzzing for you, mate.
So anyways, we're going to hypnotize each other today. So.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
So do you think you've got do you think you've got it, like, you feel comfortable doing it?
Oh yeah. Oh, totally. Well, just as comfortable as I feel about drawing out anybody's genius. I mean, that's that's been prophesied over me many times in this group, in this morning organization.
Oh, Joe, what word? Nikki's got structure. I brought peaceful structure. How about for you, Joe or Craig? Any word for you?
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, my word today is prophesy. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Okay.
Be prophetic. Speak potential.
Into existence.
Oh wow.
I was admiring two structures.
Oh my.
Structure of silence.
Oh wow.
And the structure of questions.
The structure of the dynamic. Structure of interplay.
Good evening, Ellie.
Hi guys.
Oh my.
Hello.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, I've
There's a
just finished work. I just thought I'd quickly jump on and say hi.
Yay.
Yo.
Working hard today.
Hardly working,
Right.
huh? Not anymore.
No, done for the day.
Done for the day.
And your day's just starting.
Yep. Haven't even
Starting
got
to
my
get
coffee
the motor
yet.
running.
You're ending, we're beginning.
I know it's strange. I can never get my head around it.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
So structures, welcome to structures. Structures. Silence structures, question structures, peaceful structures, collaborative structures.
My word's a bit of a random one. It just came because I was thinking about it. I was thinking like joy and detachment for some reason, but then just sanctuary came.
Mm.
sanctuary.
Mm.
Oh my.
Amazing how something comes from everything and nothing, huh?
Yeah. Wow.
And that's when we begin to trust it, right? It's like we'll find things all the way around it. And then one will just pop in. Floop.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why that one?
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
not a normal
matter.
word for me either. That's why it kind of feels like he was given a bit more than.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. It has a very deep meaning for me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is to me. Yeah, definitely.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I need to make my life more of a sanctuary. Ah.
It's like
Yo,
that
Ali, good to
came
hear your
from.
voice, homie.
Yeah. Yeah.
My word for today's faith. Faith in the unfolding,
Yeah.
that everything's always working out.
Do you know, like, even
That's
if
faith. It's
Create
faith in the structure.
Faith in the structure.
sanctuary is the structure.
Yep.
Is a structure. It's a structure for. It's a structure for homeostasis and nesting and
Mm,
Oh yeah.
rejuvenation.
mm,
Yeah, it's it's a sacred space. Wow. Where there's permission for anything to show up.
mm.
Being open to receive.
Yeah. It's a place of complete openness. Oh, wow. Yeah. If this rings true for you, repeat my words. I am sanctuary.
I
I am sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Yeah. It's a
Mm,
The word love.
it's
Love
a
keeps popping into my mind.
superhero costume.
mm.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah, it's full
Yeah.
of love. It's full of
It's
liquid
full of
love.
love.
Yeah, that's the dynamic. The dynamic in it is love. It's compassion. It's communion. Yeah, that's its dynamic. Is equal sharing. Wow. It's the best of everyone that participates. Oh, wow. I've been learning a lot in this course. I'm in training to get a hypnotherapy certification, Ellie.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. So that's what this is about right now, sort of. And it's become much bigger than just that, but because a whole lot of things are converging. And synthesizing. It's what I do.
That's why I love collaborating with you guys, because it feels so good.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Yeah. This is big and it's powerful and it's extremely influential. You know, this stuff that we're doing every day here, it influences the collective
Yeah.
far more than we can even imagine. You know, day after day after day, we create massive change. We just do. It's what we do every day. But it's incremental, so it's kind of hard to see. But it's like, I look back and I go, oh my, oh my, look what we've been doing.
Look what we're creating
Yeah, look what we've been
all
creating.
day, every day.
Yeah. Oh man.
There's 2 pages probably in the book by Lynn McTaggart, The Bond, that speaks to what we do.
Yeah.
It's in the whole, it's a section of seeing the whole. And by no surprise is it in a lot of tribes or like Aborigines, Native Americans, like it's in their practices.
Yeah.
Gather together without judgment, right? Without condemnation. I mean, in all reality, it's like there's equal, there's the genius, and there's yes and.
Yeah.
Could be.
And there's elders who've experienced more of this than you have. Yeah.
Well, which means nothing and means everything.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the clarity keeps unfolding, you know.
Hey, yeah. Hey, you keep coming back to the space. So there's something powerful and keep coming back to the space, and only by practicing and coming into it can anyone understand their space.
Yeah.
And it's nothing you can force. It's nothing that you can manipulate, trick, pull in. It's all like everything. It's all in their choice.
Well, and that's one of my big takeaways from actually studying this weekend is that the best you can do for someone is suggest.
Yeah. Suggest.
But some people are more suggestible.
Yeah.
We can either be suggestible or the other side is, because hypnotism works really well on a suggestible person, but if you're not that suggestible, then that can also be a good thing as well, because then it means that you're not going to get your mind easily changed and swayed. So there's pros and cons to both, but I do think, because like affirmations kind of got put down like in the MagMind thing, but like I did rate them, and I think that's just because like just me telling myself, yo, I'm loved, I'm blessed, I'm grateful, and like I'm not expecting that to create magic in my life, like but just even instant in that moment, I feel like that
You
that
feel
can,
better.
yeah, that can, but I don't know.
Raise your vibration.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty. It work, you know, it works for everyone. Everyone works differently.
Well,
As
yeah.
individuals, we find what works for us.
Yeah, and for me, it's a huge hybrid. And that's what's kind of interesting, is because you know, this is just, for me, this is just another piece of the puzzle. And it's a matter of integrating all those pieces and creating one thing. Creating one thing. It's not one size fits all, but it's like having a lot of tools in the toolkit that you can
Yeah.
just intuitively use depending on who you are. Because the truth is, every single one of us on this planet is unique. And so are our issues. And so is our truth. And yeah, being able to intuitively and energetically make use of whatever is going to be effective for a person. I mean, that's the magician part. It's that knowing. It's that knowing what's correct for this person, this situation. Yeah.
We all have it. It's just whether we trust it or not.
Well, yeah.
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 And there's degrees of how much we trust. There's degrees of how much we doubt. There's degrees of barriers, restrictions, and limits that are in our way. We call it life.
Yeah.
Because that is the result.
Yeah. Well, there's the T word again. On June 6th, I told the story of, I told my story of trust. And, if you want to go back and look at the video, you can check that out. But again, here it is, you know, it's about, yeah. There's a lot more, as we've been doing this day to day, incrementally, there's a lot more trust than doubt. Like we've inched our way along that spectrum.
Yeah.
Which,
you know, to the point where the suggestions are more and more audacious, actually.
you know, they become without a doubt how we know they work for us, right? And so when we hear it, we experience it. And when we hear it in others, then it's like there's better help when you're in your own power.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's my experience. Because at the end of the day, that's all it is. This is my experience, and I respect you're having yours.
Yeah.
And we can learn from each other, not minds. It's not one trumps the other. When we're open for it, then we can be more understanding of one another. Isn't that what the world needs? Or should we just be more angry with people?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck me.
Yeah, because they're not conforming to some code.
To some expectation or some promise or some bullshit, you know? It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know? We need things to be certain ways, which is such horseshit. There's the manure smell from the farm, Nikki.
Yeah.
It smells like manure. Good morning, Allison. Welcome to Structure.
Hi, Allison. Hi,
Allison.
Hi, Craig.
structures, sanctuary, structured sanctuary, peaceful, excited, prophecy. You and Allie are the two remaining to fill in the spaces of structured silence, as well as structure of questions, suggestions, prophecies. It's okay if it takes you an hour to find it.
But the invitation is open.
If it takes an hour, you'll beat Joe today. So there you go. Only if it was a competition.
That's just what I
Morning.
was wondering.
Alison and Ali in the house.
Hi, Joe.
We met two new strangers today. Nikki introduced her friends and new friends. And her structure was fully excited. She had just a glow and a smile as she was attracting gifts and smiles and friends, and it was quite beautiful.
That does sound lovely. That sounds like giggles.
Giving, receiving, admiring. It's all about the space between. It's what do we do with that space?
We create.
That's right. Realize that it's creation and not fixed, because we have fixed our creation. Expect and limit most of the time when we say that it's got to be this way. Show up like that. Be this way. Be that. Be this.
Did you ask the question, what do we do when we get into space? Because when I got into space today, I posted a comment in the comments, a picture of what I was doing when I got into space.
Perfect. Point your toes. Point your toes a little bit more to the air. Put your feet together. I mean, those are deductions, man. Those are full deductions.
That's amazing, Joe.
My space is different than your space, huh?
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
How does the world look from there, Joe?
I don't know. It's weird when I'm down there. I'm not really paying attention to the world.
I'm sure you
All the
are.
beams just rush into my head.
Yeah. All I can say is look at the fan, tell you how to do it, Joe.
Sorry?
I said, look at the fan, tell you how to do it.
That's it.
The fan is the guys in the stands that won't do that, hasn't done that.
Yeah, this old lady pulled over. She was like, "Oh, I'm really impressed with that." I was like, "Bless you." Yeah, it just.
So did she take the picture?
No. That's Sean, because I was doing some
that
acting
was Sean.
rehearsing because
Okay.
I'm in this film now, And so we've just been doing some rehearsing, and then this is what I did just to break out.
Very
Yeah.
good. That's amazing.
Like Sean, the producer, just turned around after like 1 minute. He was like, "What the fuck is going on? We try to rehearse here." I think you've seen the funny side in the end.
It's more than funny. It's awesome.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. No, this morning's been a really beautiful morning. Like I was just sat there with my mates, and we was like rehearsing for this film, and it was just so refreshingly like just to be able to like be with people and just not turn into an argument. It's just priceless. Just normal,
Gives us
not normal
views.
situations.
Give us views of what it could be.
Sorry.
That structure. I said gives us views of what could be its structures, right? And the
Yeah.
structures then create the choices, and the choices create what we do every moment.
Yeah. But I just love it how these things just come out of left field. Like it's not like I'm just sat there thinking and focusing on it, but like as long as you've got the eyes to see it, it's just beautiful. Like how this morning happened, and it just felt really good.
Morning.
Which is a blessing. Yo, guys, I love you all right?
Love you too,
Take it easy,
Joe.
man.
Love you, Joe.
Have a
And I
great
really
day.
appreciate that offer as well, Alison, when you send that message. I see
Welcome.
it, and I'm definitely going to take you up on that offer, man. I'd love to definitely do that with you.
Great. Wonderful.
Happy days, happy days.
All right, Joe. Have a good one.
Happy
Thanks
days
for being
to
here.
you too, Joe.
Bye,
Yeah, no,
Joe.
I'm not actually leaving.
Oh, okay. I
You
thought
can't
you were
get
leaving.
rid of me that easily. All right. I'm only joking. I'm just listening, guys. I love you. All right.
Okay.
All
Bye.
right, man. Yeah, it was just because of the importance of it. We're sitting an hour and something into it. And, I mean, it happens frequently. It's like we're just not quite sure what the word is. And that was where Joe was sitting with. It was like it could be these 4 or 5 things, and then just a little bit. He says, as I was just sitting in the question, sitting in the wonder of it, sitting in the curiosity of it, it was like, boom, that word showed up.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. Why? Who knows? Out of nothing, yes. At that time, it's like, but just somehow, deep down that was it. That's the one in the moment. You just know.
Yeah.
That is amazing when that happens. Oh.
It's like a slightly different voice. That's like that. That's like the intuitive voice. That you're building that relationship with. And like when it notices that you notice it, that keeps getting stronger then.
Yes, great. There's that trust word again. A great reminder, because that it's so easy to not hear. It's so easy to step over and around, and it's so easy as that comes up, Joe, what tendency happens is like, that's not a word I normally use. It's a word from out of left field. And when we get that, our tendency is to shoot it down, tear it apart,
Very nice.
shred it up,
Good.
and throw it away.
Yeah. Yeah. But noticing how it popped up, it was, yeah, and it's just weird because it's not like a normal word for me, but it came through so clearly. And like that's what I kind of feel like this place is as well. These calls, do you know what I mean? This is like a form of sanctuary for me.
Yeah, of course.
So grateful. So
Yeah.
grateful I get to be here, man. And wow, it's just
Feels
really,
like home to me.
yeah.
The real home.
Mm,
It's not a physical location, which is really cool.
wow.
But my heart
That's
is
it.
always here. My heart comes to play, comes to participate.
Yeah. Comes to play together. I'm tired of playing alone, or even tired of not allowing to play. Choose play or choose angry, right? Choose stress, choose every moment. It's a choice.
Yeah, and it makes an incremental difference every day.
It does.
Just where the concentration is, where the focus is. Day after day after day.
Practice structure. It's a practice. It's a structure that's practiced. Practice being comfortable in the silence.
And receptive to it.
Mm. Yeah, for sure.
Open to suggestion.
Yeah. Most of the time we don't like what's in the silence.
Yeah. But I think it Because so often we forget that it's there to serve.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then how could we take it then if that's, we forget it's there, then how do we know, what do we do with it then?
I don't know that we forget that the silence is there, but we forget that it's there for us, that it's for us, that it leans itself to us, to each individual, because it inherently is creation.
Mhm.
And there's movement in creation. So there's capacity for play. I mean, sometimes that silence is imbued with enormous tension,
Yes.
right? And that's very challenging to be neutral about that.
To be aware of that pattern, that charged pattern.
Yes.
There is no silence in that.
That's right. I was thinking of a girlfriend of mine. She said, what the, but she said, I'm standing in the shower, I'm all alone. What the hell's my mother doing in the shower with me?
You're right. It's funny you bring that up, because that's how I recognized that I was channeling. I started getting these, I guess I'd call them suggestions now, that would pop up in my awareness while I was in the shower. And it's like, where the heck did that come from? It wasn't my mother's voice. It wasn't my father's voice. It wasn't anybody's voice like that, but it was just like, it was one of these, it was just this concept, this thought, this energy that I knew didn't originate in me, because it was something so like bizarre to me. It was bizarre to me. And however, I would kind of revise that interpretation of it now, because I understand now that all those things are my own heart talking to me. But it seemed like it was something outside of me that was bringing that stuff in. So it's like what Joe was saying about that word sanctuary today. It was like that's a really bizarre word for him. So he knows that it's a divine concept, a divine idea, because it's out of his ordinary. Yeah, it wasn't my mother that I heard in the shower.
Oh, that's good.
It is good. It's really good.
So the showers triggered like the theta brainwaves.
Well, yeah. Well, it can be. A lot of people, when they got water hitting them like that, they go into a
they kind of go into a hypnotic trance, actually. I know I do. It's like a state of mindlessness.
I'm very grateful to be reminded about structure again this morning. It's not something that I naturally conceptualize. Or it's
Yeah.
not my default to conceptualize it, put it that way. And it really helps.
Yeah, agreed.
Quite
that
underlying.
Sorry, say that again, Jess?
It's quite underlying.
Yeah. Yeah. It's inherent, right?
I believe so. I believe it provides all the flavor, all the color, all the space.
Yeah.
I believe it is our power.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Which then just comes down to the awareness, like to be aware, to see, to point to pull it apart that way. And the more all of us could see our structures, the better we all could live together. It's just so much easier to blame everyone else for them. Think about that vicious circle, huh? That energy dump, blame all the way around. It's pretty easy because then I don't want it, so let me give it away.
Mhm.
Usually always unclear about what it is we really want. So many domains, so many areas.
So I've just realized something that when I have thought about alignment, I realize that I've always thought about it in a kind of a linear visual. And it's way more complex than that. I mean, you can reduce it to a linear if you want to, but the substance inside of that is more complex. That's the only way I can put it. And so with it being more complex, there's more space. And the thing that is really essential in all of that for me is whether things are connected or not. So they can take any shape, but it's the connection, it's the points of connection that are important. And that's how you build any structure. You can't have a structure if there's no connection.
Everything can be connected.
Yes, it can be. Whether we connected or not is the question.
Well, we always connected. It's just how we connected, whether we connected fixed or we connected as possibilities, as coulds.
Oh.
Yeah, I just saw Megatron's cube showed up in my visual.
Yeah.
Because yeah, they can be connected in many different places. The interconnections are,
infinite. We just don't look for them because we'd rather not, for the most part. We have to be right. We have to be true. We have to make our point. We have to.
Isn't that language revealing? We have to make our point because we're talking about connecting points.
Connected point to I'm right. I can't be wrong.
Yeah. Well, there's not one point. Like one point structure isn't.
Exactly. Well, we think that one point gives us what we want, but we're unclear of what we want. So there's an assumed point in the background that is that says, oh, I'll get that point when I have that point. So it's bullshit. It's like holding one end of the rubber band, swinging it around.
Well, and that insight about alignment and linearity was quite profound there, Allison.
Your sound's quite a ways away from me, Craig. Sorry.
Okay. Not talking very loud. Because I realized too when you said that, Allison, I realized too that when I hear alignment, I'm thinking of the straight line method, and that's not very accurate. So we see multiple points of alignment.
I was watching a Gaia video on David Icke, and one thing that really stuck out to me, what he said was, bearing in mind we've got a big audience of like 60,000 people, like that. If David Icke say, this is a good way to do it, like they're a lot more likely to listen to him than me. Yeah. But the point is, he says the biggest shift is going from identifying as this self and this body and your name and your experience as what you are, and taking the shift to infinite consciousness, your multidimensional self, your all it is, has, and ever will be. And he says, we do that for 30 days on the trot, identifying, coming from that, living from that space, watch the world transform. Self-identification, what we identifying as. So I'd share that.
I agree. I mean, out of that, with him saying it, how many people do it? I think it comes down to that same thing, right? It's not until you do it do you realize it.
Holding that space, creating that space, where people, where we're connecting into that daily. But like the point was that, like, if I was to take a clip of him saying that and post that on the page and then say, right, we're going to start this 30-day challenge, this is already kind of structured for that.
Yep.
To
You
take
become the
place.
bridge. You become the bridge of how to do it. That's what people don't have. I mean, there's so many people saying, do this out there, do that out there. And what I think what the structure of the world needs is more people saying these are ways to do it. And as they find their ways to do it, that's where the shifts happen. Yeah. There's so much of it that we don't realize that we can. You just got to step in and do it. Everyone's afraid of failing with it. It's like, what are you going to fail with that? Well, it's not going to work. Well, see, I mean, it's like me judging your handstand, right? And without doing a handstand. There's enough of us that do that.
What's common to me is that people aren't afraid of failing so much as they're really, really tired of trying so many things that have been effective. Do I want to go through another experience of something that's not
certain,
that doesn't fit me? Honoring uniqueness, diversity. It's hard for the world to do because the world is based on uniformity. There's pressure to be uniform.
Yeah, the pressure, man. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Diamonds, right, come from the pressure.
Yeah.
You think of the pressure that your head carries when you do that headstand, Joe.
Okay.
I'm looking at that photo of you again, and I'm remembering when I not once, but when I was able to do those yoga, and the emphasis was always on the triangle at the bottom, the base. Those 3 points of stability.
Yeah.
Hold the body.
Yep.
And I kind of forgotten about that. So it was really nice to have this picture.
Yeah, and I suppose, like you say, that's the structure, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the structure holding it up.
Yep.
I want, yeah, the
Triangle
triad. I want
stool.
thinking of it like that. Because that's it. All the balance is in your elbows and your hands.
Mm-hmm.
But once you got it, that's it. You're just there. Yeah. Someone said something the other day about, but it just hit me, man. It's like when you're under pressure and shit, or like when you're in quite a tricky situation, fucking, it's like a tortoise being turned on its back and someone standing on its belly and flipping heck, that hit home. That, oof. And like I've been feeling that suffocation feeling, you know, and that's not normal for me. It's flipping, it's a bit fucking scary, to be honest. Like, do you know, you still feel like you can properly breathe,
Yeah.
but then like the tortoise being on its back and being stood on the tummy and you can't move, it's like, oh god, just that image.
It's that restriction.
Oh my god, yeah.
So there's 3
feel like
points there's 3
I
points
feel-
that you, sorry, Joe.
I feel like I've got like excess energy around that, you know, that can get triggered. Or maybe it's just my situation that just feels like that. But it's all good. Aware of it, man, but just not being able to breathe, it's the worst thing ever, in it, man. We're so lucky that our body just functions the way it does, you know, and just wow, gotta be so grateful when we're healthy, man, and happy.
And grateful.
Yeah, like I don't know what to do. Like I think that energy's coming up to like be let go of and stuff, but because obviously you don't. Like I'm glad I know what I do now because I would just have pushed it down, do you know? But it's like he's got to seep through, and that's it can be flipping uncomfortable, man.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
Just uncomfortable because of what we're doing something different than our normal.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? When it's something different and they said, oh, I can't, you know, all these other things that'll happen until I experience it. It doesn't. We can appreciate that is survival.
Just got to like keep my own self identity up in the sense of, you know, like not letting others put me down and fall for it and just start going into that feeling sorry for myself mode. Because I've spent a lot of my life there as well. I've spent a lot of my life feeling sorry for myself. Do you know what I mean? As well as being serious. I was probably seriously feeling sorry for myself.
Probably. There you go.
Love you,
So
Joe.
the damn thing's getting tangled.
Oh God, Joe, you are such a blessing.
I know. We love you, Joe.
It was
I love you too,
divine.
It's good I can see it now. You know, you're like, wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's a massive breakthrough. And I'm
Seriously
laughing
sorry for myself.
I'm laughing loudly because that feels, I recognize that, right?
Yeah. We probably all do.
Well, that's it. That's what I heard about. Like good comedy is all based on truth. You know, I don't know if you know, like, do you know what I mean? Like, based on just like real simple things, you know what I mean? But that's what gets us in it. It's like, yeah, I've been there.
Yes, me
Obviously,
too.
when I'm
Hi,
saying that,
everybody.
Hi, Nikki.
Nikki's back.
I got
Nikki's in the
Alison
house. Oh,
We lost you again, Nikki. Lost you.
We are awesome. Wow. What a
Yeah.
tribe. What a tribe. I got disconnected here. I'm in a place where I can now be connected, plugged in. I'm sure I didn't miss
Joe
any.
was just telling us about a very interesting resistance to his
Ah.
trade that showed up.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
Isn't that
yeah,
interesting?
I say
Mhm.
disentangled it.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
It's like seriousness tied up with feeling sorry for myself.
Ah, that's
All
human.
tangled up with each other.
Yes. Yes.
We're having a good laugh
Yeah.
over that. Because I think
Yeah, that isn't that
everybody
great?
can identify with that one.
Totally, right?
But that's it. But this is like, but like we found it quite funny. Like Alison started laughing because we could all kind of relate to that in a way when we've kind of like seriously been feeling sorry for ourselves, you know. But the funny thing is with the seriousness, as soon as I catch myself, it's like, oh shit, I'm being serious. Oh, I can let out a giggle. I can have a little laugh. I can smile. It's like, oh, I can relax my body, you know. But it's just seeing where that's took up a lot of time. But obviously, it's all beautiful now. But like, when people say like, why haven't you made it, or like, why aren't you flipping doing it by now, or whatever, it's like I can see because I was a flipping king of excuses as well. Do you know? Excuses, feeling sorry for myself, being serious. Obviously, I had the fun side and that, but I could easily get triggered. Do you know, like, and like easily go into my feeling sorry for myself. Because obviously it was safe. It was probably my sanctuary.
Yeah.
Very powerful. Very powerful. That's why being present right now is so powerful.
Yeah.
To have that acknowledged awareness that there's no need. There's no expectations, yeah? It's just awareness and saying thank you for the lesson, or lesson not taken or taken, doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
What really matters is you, Joe.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm literally smelling the roses. Look. How do I turn this around? I'm going to show you. I am actually smelling the roses. Look at that. Ali, Alison,
Oh, wow.
double A's.
Hello.
Can you see the roses?
Beautiful.
2 roses. This is Ali and this is Alison.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
2
Love that.
roses, my baby girl. And I'm telling you, they smell as sweet as ever. And then there's the lavender. Look.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the lavender. Wait. Look at this, my dear. Hello.
Oh, look at that.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Right? Right.
Look
And
at the
guess
color.
what? Joe, this is for you. He's making music. She's making music. Look.
Oh, wow.
Look, he's going to make music too. You're going to make music? Go make music. Okay, I'll make music. Dun, 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 dun. Who says you're too old? Forget about it. Forget about it. Who says you're too old for what? Who says forget about it? We're as young as we want, baby. We're as young as we want to be.
Yes.
Sister.
Yes. peace out. Oh, Jesus, not peace out. Let me get back. Not peace me out here. What am I doing? Oh, there. Back.
That was beautiful, Nikki. Thank you. I didn't realize I was on mute.
Thank you, Alison. Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, Nikki.
Thank you. Yeah.
Those were some
I like
beautiful
to
roses.
share. Thank you. Even Craig liked it.
Oh, totally. Just making me miss my roses. I had to say goodbye to them too. I had 13 rose bushes. I babied them. In fact, I think it's still rose bushes are on my Facebook main page.
Everyone seems to go muted now.
No, I'm still here.
Alison's in the house.
Everybody's in the house.
Just gestating in the silence.
My beautiful friends, I'm going to jump off and shoot off to bed. I got an early
Yes,
start in the
Alison.
morning, but it's been an absolute
Yeah.
pleasure to hear all
Yes,
your
Ali,
voices
big love
tonight.
home, man.
Big hugs, Ali.
Bye,
You have the
Ali.
Big
best
hugs,
day.
sweet dreams.
Presence is an absolute pleasure, Ali.
I love you guys.
Love you.
Big love.
Good night.
Oh, I didn't. Ali said goodbye, and I didn't. I was on mute, and I was talking to the mute, and I wanted to say I was saying goodbye, and she didn't hear me. Oh,
She
okay.
heard you. She heard
I was on mute, and I was saying bye to Ali, and I was wondering why she's not saying goodbye back. But then I realized I was on mute. Yeah,
She
because I
heard
didn't know if it was Alison or Ali, because they sound very similar now, don't they? Alison and
A
Ali
Scot
started
and a
to
South
sound the
African
same.
sound similar.
No, they sound so same. I find that when I speak to Ali, I think I'm speaking to Alison. And then when I'm speaking to Alison, I'm thinking I'm speaking to Ali. I don't know. It's like, who's speaking now? Anyway, I really thought that was Alison saying goodbye. So yeah, I'm saying on mute, bye, Alison. But it was Ali. Anyway, so be it.
She heard you.
Yeah, I
You
hope
were
so.
on mute.
Isn't
Doesn't
it? I
matter.
love that. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
That doesn't matter.
Thank you. Look at this. I'm going to show you something. There's two duckies there. Can you see? There's two
Not yet.
duckies.
Not
There,
yet.
look. Can you see now?
No screen share yet.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
There they're going. The two
Oh.
duckies. Isn't it cute? Two duckies in a row. Swimming by themselves. Enjoying. They're just floating, you know. They're just like hanging out there. Can you see? Just like us. We're just hanging out.
It must be an old pier or something.
Yeah, this is called a little island where I am now. It's very beautiful. Can you see that? It's like big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It looks like big wine glasses. Can you see
Yeah.
big wine? Why I say wine glasses? Just because it looks like a wine, like a glass. Can you see?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is what it looks like, and then inside they got all those flowers that I showed you, and yeah, that's it.
It's beautiful
And-
development, hey?
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, so yeah. You got to go where the beauty is, you know. I mean,
Mm.
you got to go where the beauty is. I honestly, but I'm very grateful, you know. I've never taken anything for granted. I'm very, very thankful, grateful. So to be able to walk along here reminds me of walking along Cape Town Sea Point, where I grew up
Mm.
in South
Mm.
Africa. We had the beach, you know, and the sea air. And I used to walk since I can remember, since as I woke up, I used to go out and walk and or run at that time, run. And so it reminded me the other day how grateful I am that it doesn't matter if I'm here in New York or in South Africa, I'm by the water, and that's what matters. And it maybe not be the ocean, it's a river, but it's still water. And water to me is very important. Even when I have like a bath, it's in water. I'm very good in water. I found that out. I'm very happy at the water. So I just stay by the water. That makes me happy. I've even started when I'm drinking my water, I've even blessed my water, that the water just blesses my body. If that makes sense.
Exactly right.
Oh yeah, Dr.
Yeah,
Emoto, hidden messages in water.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So Nikki,
Yes, Alison.
I don't know if you do this, but what I do is I decant my water
Mm-hmm.
to a ceramic holder,
Yes.
and then I put words on the bottom of it.
Oh my God, Alison, I cannot love you anymore. Okay, you are the love of my life now. I mean, I don't think I can love you any more than now, this moment. I mean, I loved you before, but I mean, really now.
So they say that putting it into copper, if you can get a copper holder.
I got a stainless steel one, Alison. A stainless steel. I put that water in a stainless steel one.
Okay.
And I cap it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's it. And then what do? You put words underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You just leave it for 24 hours and then use it.
Wow. Beautiful. Yeah, man, this is where all the secrets of not really secrets, all known things that we need to just practice and keep doing. And it will just become the norm, because it's just like, speak to your water. You go, really now? Really? But it's true. Words. No matter what comes out of your mouth, words are powerful. They create. Abracadabra. What I create comes out of my mouth.
You just gave me another word.
What is it? Tell me.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, baby. That's it. Yes. Yeah, it means literally what I create. Abracadabra through my words. Yeah. It's a good one, yeah. So I didn't hear everyone's word for the day, but it was, is that your word for the day, abracadabra? Is that what you say? Or just found?
No, might as well use it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Use it. Use it. Oh, Alison, so good to hear you. So good to hear you. I missed you, eh? I missed you. And I sound very South African now because I can hear my accent coming out strong, baby. Yeah, I'm hearing it because I can hear it. And I love that. Because Craig says, I like to hear my voice. Well, he didn't say I like to hear my voice. He says I speak too much. But then he also said, I want to hear my voice. And I said, you know what? You're right. I do want to hear my voice. Now I'm starting to realize that when I do speak to you, my nature tongue, my mother tongue, comes out very strong. And I just picked up something, and I don't know, I'm not going to needing to repeat it, but I picked up something like I said, hey, or something like that. And it sounds so South African, huh? Because I'm speaking to my sister. I'm speaking to my sister in South Africa. And you know, that's my younger sister, right? And the one that lost her husband. And so I'm speaking on a daily basis, and, whatever. And then you hear the accent, you hear the accent. And then it's funny how you just have to engage longer than, having every day. And then I even start hearing myself and go, yeah, man. I even said, yeah, man. That means, I don't know if that registers, but to me, it's very much the way I grew up in South Africa, because I was partly Afrikaans and part English. So we used Afrikaans words. Yeah. it's just fascinating. It's fascinating when you're observing and go, oh yeah. So thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Yeah, man. Yeah. I love you, Alison. I love it. We know it's so nice. I met somebody, it doesn't matter now, but doesn't matter where I'm in the world. I got Africa in my heart, man.
Yeah.
Africa is all around me, man. I'm at home no matter where I am because I find home. I'm so grateful. Yeah. There's a slight wind coming now. It's very nice. Just giving you the temperature here, what's happening. Because I can think you can hear the wind.
Wasn't South Africa a Belgian colony once upon a time?
Belgium. It was Dutch.
No,
It
it
was
wasn't.
Dutch.
It wasn't Belgium, no.
No,
Wasn't
definitely
Belgian?
not.
No.
I know it was European first, like before it was British.
Yeah, well, Dutch.
It was a Dutch.
it Dutch?
colony.
It was Dutch, my dear. Yeah. Yeah.
Aren't we glad colonialism is going away?
Thank God. Yeah, it's really interesting times now. Very interesting, and it's nice to witness, to be honest. It's nice to witness it. Mm.
Yeah, the new exploration is higher dimensions.
Yeah,
That's the new frontier.
yeah.
Okay, guys.
Oh,
My turn to go. Bless you all and thank
oh,
you. Thank you so much,
Alison. Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
Keep your magic. Keep that
Abracadabra.
magic. Keep your magic
Big love.
happening. Your wand.
Peace out, guys. See you
Peace
later.
out,
Yeah, peace out,
Joe.
Alison. Peace
Love
out,
you.
Guys,
Jess.
thanks,
See you later,
Jess.
Craig. Jess.
Cheers. Kisses.
Peace.
Bye. Bye. That was cool. That was really cool. Well, it seems like everyone's saying ciao, ciao, goodbyes. So,
Yeah, I got to head out too, actually.
so I also want to say thank you. I'm glad I got on and it was lovely, and thank you and much love. Much love to all.
Yes, much
Kisses.
love to all.
Yes, much love to all. Kisses. Bye.
Have a great day, everybody.